Hello everyone, my name is Ciarra and welcome back to my channel. And please do remember, if you do not like what I say, how I say it, or why I say it, then please do feel free to click off this video and go about the rest of your day in peace. And so we are back again, trying to get back into doing the weekly readings. So of course this is covering the dates of April 5th to the 11th. And I do want to make a real quick, before I dive into some of the things that are happening this week, a nice little shout out to Katie, who was nice enough to gift the channel with these karma cards, which I'm going to be using for the oracle cards for this week. Reading. Just wanted to give her a little shout out and say thank you so much for gifting these cards, because they're really cool. And again, I'm using them for each pile as sort of the major theme or mood for each pile's week. And with that said, talking about this week a little bit, the major thing that really we have going on here is the full moon in Libra on the 8th, which is a Wednesday. So I wanted to mention just a little bit of, if you want to work any sort of magic with this particular full moon, because as we know, full moons are always good for amplifying spell work. It's good for releasing, for cleansing, all that kind of stuff. But specifically with the moon in Libra, it is the best time for working magic involving artistic work, justice, court cases, partnerships and unions, mental stimulation, and karmic, spiritual, or emotional balance. It's good for any kind of healing rituals for ailments of the lower back and kidneys. And with it being on Wednesday, Wednesday is ruled by Mercury, which rules healing, the mind. It's good time for magics involving mental issues, learning, higher education, addictions, communications, travel, young people, messages, perception, self-expression, artists, poets, and writers. The energy associated with is male, so that makes a lot of sense. Again, this is a really good full moon for anybody who definitely has creative interests. Again, artists, writers, poets, singers, anybody who is in a communicative field where they have to communicate something through their work. Again, justice situations, partnerships. I definitely feel like, it's a very karmic time right now as far as relationships go, and kind of cleansing out what is no longer serving, and also, strengthening what is working. So again, we're going to touch on everything in this reading about that, and of course I'm going to pull the charms as well. So getting into the piles that we have here today, I'm once again using some of my artwork to help you guys choose the pile, as well as crystals. So for pile 1, we have the pyrite with this particular image. We also have pile 2 with this pistachio opal with this particular image. And then for pile 3, we have Bumblebee Jasper with this image. So again, take as much time as you need, meditate on each pile. Please do understand that these are general readings for the collective, so not every message, not every card is going to apply to you and your week personally. So again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And if you're attracted to more than one pile, please do feel free to watch more than one or all of these to get an insight into this week, what's coming up for you. Again, the messages here could definitely apply to this week. It could reference things that have happened, in the past. It could reference things that are happening in the future. Just take these messages as you will, and apply them how you will, and how they might resonate or how they may manifest for you personally. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump into this. For those of you who picked pile 1 with this really gorgeous pyrite piece here, this is so fun to look at. Let's go ahead and dive into your message. Again, you guys chose this fun little image. Let's see if I can have it sit up right there. We're going to go ahead and start off, as always, by pulling the charms first and foremost, just to get a general overview of what you should pay attention to, maybe synchronicities for my pile 1 for this week. Let's see. All right. So for you guys, what do we got here? We have, you'll soon meet the person you admire. Lucky numbers are 3, 4, 16, 18, and 44, and 45. We also have the message of, may this day be the day to lead us to peace, to happiness, and to joy. We also have It's always funny when this part comes up. Learn Chinese. Good afternoon. Lucky numbers are 50, 47, 22, 1, 35, and 20. On the back, it says, cooking is easy. Doing dishes is the hard part. We also have, good news will come to you from far away. We also have, you will win success in whatever calling you adapt. We also have impression is for the now, trust is for the future. Happiness is actually an art of living, which is in us. We are born wise, we are born complete. And what else? We have, your talents will be recognized and suitably rewarded. So zodiac sign wise, we have Virgo, which is all about practicality. So either some of you who are watching this are a Virgo. You should definitely look at your natal chart to see where Virgo is currently in your chart, both for your natal as well as your progress, just to see how that's affecting you this week. Or again, this is about really having a practical plan for this week to help you out with planning for your goals. Again, a lot of us have a lot of time on our hands to think about. Holy shit, are you kidding me, right? Okay, I just have to stop and I got to address this. Okay, so I've been watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I just finished Stardust Crusaders like a couple nights ago. So this is just so hilarious to me. And now I'm going back and I'm watching season 1 as well. I got the manga. I got some tarot cards that were JoJo related. So it's just like, it was Dio. It's like, what the fuck? So I don't know if anybody who picked this pile is also a JoJo fan, but if you are, please do comment down below because this is just too funny. I don't know what the significance is for this for some of you. You know, D, I, and O, D-O. I don't know. You guys comment down below why that might be significant. We're moving along here. So let's see what else we have. So I see there's definitely a lot that has to do with, again, there's like, it has to do with you guys in this week about having a practical plan as well as having faith in that you can achieve the plan. I'm definitely seeing an emphasis on your personal power chakra, the solar plexus chakra, as well as the sacral chakra, the heart chakra, and your throat chakra. You need to definitely be working on, I'm really seeing an emphasis on a lot of the chakras, actually. Your bottom 3 all the way up to your heart and your throat. So it's just like that whole section of chakra work is going to be important. There's a lot here to do with communication. Definitely also, I feel like a lot to do with shadow work in this week for some of you. Again, you're trying to help something to manifest, to grow. I feel like there's an emphasis here on combining the masculine and the feminine elements to find balance in order to really get focused on what it is you want to achieve and what you want to grow in this coming phase. Yeah, definitely big emphasis on the shadow aspect, looking within, finding your grounding, and also cutting out some of the, just the word that came out was bullshit. And there might also be, for a very slim few of you, some sort of offer of love coming in this week, or again, an offer of some sort that's going to restore your faith in your dreams and your ambitions. Especially, you need to trust in sound. Sometimes your eyes can play tricks on you. I don't know why that's coming through, but maybe that makes sense to somebody. But either way, those are the charms. So again, you guys might see something more significant here, but I can't believe we got Dio. Let's go ahead and dive into the tarot now to get the overview of your week. So as always, we're going to start with the 3 main cards for your week, and these are a little bit tricky to shuffle, but we're going to do it anyway. All right, let's see. What is the overall theme for you guys this week? Those who choose pile 1 with the pyrite. Ooh. Our first card is the 9 of Pentacles. Good energy. Let's see. Really good energy. We got the World as well. And our final one. Let's see. Come on. What is it? And it's that one. Let's see what we got. Okay, so a lot of big things happening for you guys this week. The overall theme right here with the tarot is definitely about ending cycles and beginning anew, stepping out, not quite literally, because of quarantine and virus and all that, but like kind of stepping out of your shell a little bit, claiming your own personal power, taking a leap of faith into something, because if you stay in this mindset of like, I am abundant, I am independent, I can achieve everything I want, I am good to go, I don't need to worry about anything, you can achieve so much more than you can realize. The world is literally at your fingertips. Again, I'm seeing the emphasis on that rainbow chakra element. So again, work a lot with that in this week. Work with crystals this week. Do some healing work. Again, take a chance on something. Yeah, be generous and give to other people. I feel like, again, there's a lot to do with communicating, checking up on people that you care about, if you haven't already been doing that. Oh, let's see what else we got. We have the Queen of Wands. Yeah, definitely. Personal power, charisma, claiming your power. It's the Witch of the deck. We also have the Knave of Cups. Somebody might have a crush on you. You might have a crush on somebody. And again, you're gaining more confidence to step up and out of your typical box. We have the King of Wands. So yeah, divine counterparts coming out yet again. So again, there might be something about reaching out and making new connections, taking a risk in a relationship. We have the Nine of Wands, so understanding that you can still achieve more. We have 2 nines here, so the 9 is going to be a significant number for you guys. We also have the Queen of Pentacles, so yeah, grounded, work, achievement, having comfort in the luxuries you've built for yourself. You're very nurturing, very welcome to other people. It's like with that Nine of Wands, I'm getting the sense that you're not necessarily having the same walls up that you were before, because you've achieved something either spiritually or physically for yourself that you just didn't have necessarily before, but now you do. You might even be reaching out or giving other people advice, helping other people, again, being generous in that way, because again, you've leveled up in some way, is just what I'm getting here. So let's go ahead and look at the oracle cards as well. So again, for the overall theme and focus of this week for you guys, we have Pluto, which is all about transformation. It is the planet that rules Scorpio. So again, it's that darker aspects. It's sensuality, it's sexuality. It is the taboo. So definitely in your own natal chart, check out where Pluto is, where it is, and how that's affecting you right now at this time. But again, for you guys spiritually, it's talking about resurrection. For your mind, it's about getting to the heart of the matter of what it is I think you want. It's that practicality coming through when it comes to making decisions about your goals and your ambitions and what you want when it comes to love. Again, new beginnings there potentially for some of you. We have for just your physical body, it's do or die. You just have to do something. Again, it's that leap of faith. So some of you definitely need to pay attention to what it is you're putting into your body, what you're consuming, maybe starting a new exercise program. It's like this is like a time where it's like there's no excuses why you know that thing you've been putting off for so long you're not doing. It's time to just do it. And that is for the action. So here is the action idea. So these are the actions you should take this week in regards to these different areas of your spirituality, your mind, and your body, and your physicality. As far as sort of the results of things, or what is the exact wording they use for this portion? I'm trying to remember. It is the outcome. So there's the action and the outcome. So the outcome of this week for you guys is for your spirituality, the need for control of something. Like, what is it you need more control of for yourself spiritually? For your mind, you might be dealing with the aftermath of a certain obsession that you had with something, maybe releasing certain obsessions. Physically, you could be doing, having this power struggle, or finally, I feel like releasing a power struggle that you've been holding on too long, because again, Pluto is all about transformation. So you're changing something that you had a problem with and making it a positive, because again, you're putting an end to that specific situation. You found your achievement and you're moving into a new beginning. So as far as your prosperity for this week, we have the message of imagine. So again, I feel like anything that you can imagine, you can manifest for yourself. So you just need to kind of have, again, faith and just believe in it. So this is card 20. With this card, its essential meanings are turning imagination into manifestation, creative thought, visualization, the power of aligning imagery and feelings, creativity and illusions. So for the prosperity message, this is a powerful time to get clear on how you create your prosperity, what it means to you to be prosperous, and what attributes you need to develop in yourself to make things happen. Who do you need to be to live out your dreams? Can you imagine the kind of life you desire? Really imagine it without holding back the sheer force of your powers of creativity. If you can envision it, you can have it. Get ready for prosperity. For prosperity is awaiting for you to claim it now. Act as if your dreams really will come true. So yeah, again, that's kind of what I was getting at in your charms. It's like getting practical about what it is that you can achieve and what it is you want to grow, because you can make it happen by taking that leap of faith. So as far as your relationships go for this week, we have fluorite. So with this fluorite card, its essential meanings are clarity and purity, clear focus, and end to cluttered thinking. So in fairy tales, true love at its purest is often the magic that will break the old spell, keeping someone asleep, frozen, or acting out of alignment with who they are deep down. True love from the conscious universe always works like a magic potion, allowing you to let go of false stories about who you are and what you can create and experience. It breaks you out of the debilitating belief that you are not worthy of all you desire. You have been frozen too long, and as you experience the purity of love pouring into you from the conscious universe, you will more easily leave behind the patterns that keep you from the relationships you are entitled to enjoy. You deserve to have all that you long for and more, so work with fluorite to purify your attention. It is here to help you experience your connection to pure love of the conscious universe that will strengthen you. So yeah, again, this week is all about getting focus, transformation, resurrecting yourself spiritually. So for your advice from Spirit for this week, we have Kuan Yin with care and compassion. Choose to be love. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. That goes back to that 6 of Pentacles. So with her here as well, just to clarify her more. First of all, the Keepers of Light want to acknowledge all the service and commitment you have offered to others. You are all love. If you are finding it difficult with anyone at the moment, the best way you can move forwards is to go beyond wanting to understand why or how they are the way they are. Just move beyond their behavior, mistakes, and challenges. This card brings a message of friendship and care, helping you see that those around you do have the best intentions, even if it doesn't always seem that way. Move into compassion and develop a greater understanding. This will elevate your spirit and connection to love. So as some final little extra messages for things to keep in mind for this week, to keep your eyes out for, let's pull some of these tea leaf cards. So what are some final things that pile 1 should keep in mind for this week? What are some final things? All right, so we have April? No shit. That's so funny. Again, we're talking about the week of the 5th and to the 11th of April here. So that makes a lot of sense. So again, a lot of this work is occurring here in this month. This is kind of more like a bigger theme maybe for you guys this month. We also have older man, dealings a relationship with an older man. We have owl, which is really crazy because you had the owl charm in your charm casting. So owl is good advice from a wise person. Older man, that 9 of Wands here was kind of talking about, maybe receiving advice or you giving advice. Maybe you'll be receiving advice from an older man. And you had that King of Wands. So it could be that person. Look at this. We have Ram. And of course, it's Aries season right now. A stubborn, aggressive person. We also have the Vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. That's also kind of that 9 of Wands energy, I feel like, but kind of releasing that. We have firecracker with excitement. And the last one we have is woman. Dealings or relationship with a woman. So we have the older man and we have woman. So again, you guys, that might pop up for you guys in this week or sometime soon. So with that said, that is everything I'm seeing here for pile 1. So if this resonated, please do leave a like, comment down below, make sure to subscribe, turn on the bell notification. If you'd like to help and support the channel in any way, there's going to be links to my Amazon wishlist, Ko-fi, my Instagram. Definitely come and join me over there because I'm always doing like little tiny readings for everybody, posting art. I have an free reading giveaway happening right now on there. And so if you ever like to book a private reading though, that info is always down in the description for me or me and my Pisces-Twin. So thank you all so much, and I hope you have a good week. For those of you who picked pile 2 with this particular image, we're going to go ahead and set that up there. Also the pistachio opal here, which is such an interesting stone, if I can get this to focus. It's an egg shape. I like my eggy shapes. Perfect for Easter. But anyway, let's go ahead and as always start off by pulling the charms for you guys just to see what overall you kind of need to think about here for this particular week. So pile 1 charm casting is really funny. Let's see what you guys pile 2. Okay, so we have, my opinion is that you never find happiness until you stop looking for it. So yeah, you guys need to take a chill break, you know, sell your ideas. They are totally acceptable. You need to stop worrying. I'm just already getting that sense. Like you are unlimited. You just need not to worry, especially with everything that's going on right now in the world. It's like, you will be fine. You will be safe, especially if you're being smart about it and you're taking the situation seriously. It's like, you will be fine. You don't need to overstress about it. Peace of mind comes piece by piece. We also have, say it straight, simple, and with a smile. Develop the power of listening. You know, right now is a good time to let the messages come in and really listen. Trust in the union of intelligence and integrity. So for our letters, we have E, we have a U, we have an N, we have a B, we have a P, pun. We have another U, and we have a V. So I see bun. So of course, if you can see any special words or names or something in these letters, definitely do comment down below and let me know what you see. Definitely there's going to be some communication. I definitely see, for you guys, looking at things from a very different perspective. You might even be, some of you might be very like clairvoyant and might actually be seeing unusual things at this point. Might even be a good idea for you to work on exercising that particular ability more, because you might even be able to see more things than you realize. Working on your heart center, I feel like is important. Renewed hope. Something is growing for you guys. There's like layers to the situation. And again, it might be that you can see beyond, you may not even realize that you can see beyond through the different layers of like the veil, even for some of you, like literally physically, you can see beyond things. There's definitely a lot of layers going on in your dreams. There's a lot of messages there you need to pay attention to. We have start today. Don't wait around. You have no excuse right now not to do the thing that you've been meaning to do. Again, a lot of stamina, a lot of loyalty, new growth, things from the past that you are finally addressing now. Look beyond, you know, it's not wrong. What am I trying to get here is you can be beautiful, you can be confident, especially in your physical appearance, and still be a strong person. Your looks don't have to define you, or I feel like maybe sometimes you get misunderstood because of your looks, that people don't think maybe you're as serious, or they don't think you're capable of something, but really you are. But it's like some of you might have a tendency to like hate that part of yourself because of how people perceive you, but you need to not hate it. Again, you're kind of, I feel like there's going to be like a glow up for some of you. There's definitely something about the heart, healing the heart, I feel like is important. there's going to be like a little bit of indulgence, a little bit of treats, you know, maybe even donuts are a significant symbol that's popping up for you guys for some reason. But I feel like you got to just strut your stuff, no matter. I'm just getting the sense like maybe for some of you, it's like there's a certain weakness or something that you perceive as a weakness, whether it's physical, it's mental, or spiritually. It's like something that you feel is, you know, this weakness or whatever, but it's like really you're so much stronger and you're strong in all these other areas that one thing, you're kind of giving it way too much power or thinking that it's a weakness when really it isn't. It might just be the way that other people are trying to perceive you. But to explain that, it's like I'm looking at the swan, and I'm looking at the little T-Rex here, and it's like, you know, you might want to make fun of the T-Rex because it's got these little tiny kind of useless arms, but it's like it's got really powerful legs. It's got a powerful jaw set. It's like it has these other good qualities. You can't beat yourself up over the weaknesses that you perceive because you're ignoring the strengths and you're not putting your focus there, if that makes sense. So with that said, again, those are your charms. Let's go ahead and dive into the tarot now to get more of the overall feel for this week for you guys. So let's see. Let's see for you guys. Group 2, what do you need to know for this week? Okay. Look at that. We got the King of Wands. Yeah. Really claiming the challenges that come before you and really taking charge. You know, being a good strategist about how to get things done. Use your communication to your strength. Use your passion and your creativity to your benefit. Let's keep going. What else? This group 2 need to know. We have the Hierophant. So yeah, there's tradition here. There is raising up in your vibration. We had got 4 cards for you guys. So let's see. Oh, nope, I'm wrong. We have 5 right here. Whew. We also have the Fool here. So yeah, again, a lot of people are doing fresh starts now because they're waking up to things that they were sleeping on before. You know, higher education for some of you. We have just higher understanding now. We also have the Ten of Cups. We have the High Priestess and the Ten of Cups. So you guys are becoming more grounded in what it is you want to achieve. You are learning more. You're spending more time in your spiritual selves. You're taking a leap of faith. Some of you, this is all about spending more time with family and connections. Partnership for some of you. We have the Knight of Pentacles. This is slow moving energy, but it's going to be well worth the wait. Not the Two of Cups, the Two of Swords here. So yeah, coming to decisions. We also have the Hermit. That's a state that we're all in kind of right now, but it's like, it's getting your focus back on what matters, following your intuition, listen to your, wow, we have the High Priestess twice as I'm saying that. So yeah, really listen to your intuition and what it wants to tell you. We also have the Four of Swords. So yeah, pay attention to your dreams. The Six of Swords also wanted to come out. So moving away from the things that are no longer serving you, finding your own tradition and your own beliefs now that are really going to be, you're going to use to build the foundation with your family that you're growing. We also have the King of Swords, so a lot of sword energy. So a lot, again, has to do with communication for you guys. I feel like there's one more. Yep. We also have the Three of Wands. So this is, you know, some of you could be spending more time writing or communicating. You're waiting for things to get back to normal. But in the meantime, you're not staying stagnant. You're still making decisions. You're still growing and working on yourself. And again, you guys might have very strong clairvoyant or clair abilities that you need to spend more time working on. So let's see about the Oracle cards. So what is your overall themes and messages for this week? We have Neptune, and we have Libra. So again, you guys should definitely check out where Neptune is in your natal chart as well as Libra. You know, what sign is in the house ruled by Libra? What signs do you have, like planets in Libra? Maybe some of you are literally Libra. This is talking about needing to definitely work with this full moon in Libra. But for sort of let's talk about the actions first to take for this week. We have, this is all about for your spiritual side of things. with Libra, it's about your relationships. So definitely, what is it you're wanting to manifest and grow relationship wise, as well as for your mind, the beauty of yourself, the beauty of the world, not being super pessimistic. We also have, for just like the physical bodily kind of side of things, we have do it with your partners. And I think just completely giving into it, having fun. Again, I'm just getting the sense of spending a lot of time with the people that you care about in whatever capacity you can physically do that right now. With Neptune, again, it's about, on the spiritual side, inspiring others with the messages that you have, the actions you're taking, whatever it is that you're doing on a spiritual sense. In your mind, it's being prepared to sacrifice for whatever outcome it is that you want to grow in this week. On the physical side, it's yielding is the way to what it is you're trying to manifest. So again, just releasing and trusting in the universe. I mean, this is the other world kind of planet. It's highly spiritual. It's also the higher octave of Venus. And again, we have Libra kind of talking about relationships here. So as far as the outcomes for this week, with Neptune, it's on the spiritual side, the idealization of whatever it is you're trying to go after. In the mind, it's confusion regarding, things that you're thinking about in your mind, which kind of makes sense. So you need, with the Two of Swords, especially with the Hermit, with the High Priestess. So it's like following your intuition to get rid of that confusion. On the physical side, it might require the outcome to require some sacrifices, which is, again, part of kind of just sacrificing yourself to the divine here and taking that leap of faith. On Libra's side here, for the spiritual, it's cooperation to perfect something for you guys. In the mind, it's decisions about. So again, you guys need to get clear and make a decision about whatever it is that you've been thinking and contemplating for so long. Maybe some sort of movement away from something that is no longer serving you. Finding your new horizon. And as far as the physical aspect, it's resulting from the fairness shown by something. That is what the outcome is here. So it's karma. It's, again, reaping what you sow in a sense. So definitely pay attention to those elements. Let's go ahead and see about your prosperity this week. We have regeneration. So for this is card 46, and I've never actually ever pulled this card, which is so crazy. So the essential meanings here are rebirth, second chances, and new opportunities. So for prosperity, what happens when it appears you failed at something? Do you see the beauty in the lesson? The understanding that arises from difficulties is like a seed that lies dormant for a time. Then once it germinates in your subconscious, it pushes through into your awareness. It is becoming apparent that there is a new you, a new start, a more powerful version and form of what you began to plant in the garden of your imagination has surfaced. You are ripe for success. New opportunities, much better than those that had come before, appear like gifts from the gods. Now is one of those times when out of seemingly loss and failure comes remarkable abundance. Do not dwell on the past, because you really are experiencing a rebirth. So again, rebirth when it comes to your career or your prosperity in this week could be possible. As far as relationships goes, we have Tiger's Eye. So with it is card 56. So what you guys need to know as far as relationships this week is the essential meanings of positive willpower, optimism, the power to manifest essence into form, clear purpose. So Tiger's Eye Spirit's message is that someday is today and the right time is now. And we had that message in your charms of start today. So that really resonates with that. And even this little piece that we have here kind of looks like how Tiger's Eyes does, if you can see that on camera. But anyway, no wishful thinking. Act to make your wish manifest. Remember that asking someone to dance isn't asking them to marry you. So be brave and take the first action towards connecting with someone you feel drawn to. Tiger's Eyes Spirit's energy of manifestation is with you, and something very good promises to come from the courage you express. Be optimistic. Love and its modes of expression are looking for you right now. So step forward. You'll be glad you did. And I think even in your prosperity message, I was talking about optimism. So again, being very optimistic in this week is so important. I also think it's funny that it's talking about, asking somebody to dance is not asking them to marry you. And we have the Hierophant here, which is also can be traditionally thought of as kind of the marriage card. Some of you might even be making changes in your spiritual beliefs right now. Or again, something in your career, in traditional views of things you could be changing. So as far as your messages from spirit, we have Odin with psychic insight. Your third eye is open. See truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. And we have Mother Mary with love and peace. So let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. So let's go ahead and talk more about Mother Mary. So it is time to let go of conflict or the need to be right. The more you fight for the point you want to prove, the unhappier you will be. Pointing out the mistakes or mishaps of others just blocks the road to love in your own life. Mary, the divine mother of acceptance, is with you now, encouraging you to forgive. Forgiveness is not about letting anyone get away with their bad choices, but about choosing to create your own happiness. Mother Mary also brings healing to you and your mother. If you miss her, or are out of contact with her, or have old trauma that needs healing, know that Mary's miraculous light is here now to wash away the darkness. And then literally, oh wow, these are actually successive cards right here. Mother Mary and then Odin. So with Odin, you're being encouraged to look beyond what your physical eyes are showing you. Look within. And follow your intuition or psychic visions. You may want to plan ahead at this time. It's important to keep your mind and energy focused on the best possible outcome. There will be signs and symbols from the light to tell you that you are on the right path. Be aware of winged beings gracing your path as a wink from Odin and the light keepers to say that they are honoring your work. So that's kind of interesting. So again, pay attention to definitely birds, anything unusual symbols or lights that you see. So let's get some final messages for my group 2. So what else do you guys need to know for this particular week that would be helpful for you? All right, so we have February. So either something from February that occurred is going to come up again in this week that's significant, or again, this coming February is significant. Something about February is important for you guys. Maybe it's somebody's birthday. Maybe that'll resonate. Maybe it was like your mother's birthday. Who knows? We have Gong. An exciting event could happen this week in some capacity. Dragon. Be aware of self-delusion. That's that Neptune energy coming through. We also have Mountain. Major challenge to overcome, but you guys will overcome it, especially if you follow your intuition. Then we have Barrel. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goods, or goals. So again, be optimistic though that you can fix that. This is all just a challenge for you to overcome, and that you can do that just by being optimistic and again, taking a leap of faith. So with that said, that is everything I'm seeing here in your cards for this week. So if this resonated, please do drop a like, comment down below, subscribe. If you'd like to help and support the channel anyway, there's going to be links to, again, my Amazon wish list, my Ko-fi, my Instagram. Definitely come and join me over there because I'm always doing like little readings, posting art stuff, all that good stuff. So if you ever like to also book a private reading with me, that info is also in the description. So thank you all so much for watching and have a good week. For those of you who picked the third and final pile with the Bumblebee Jasper, we're going to go ahead and dive into your cards. Also this image. So we're going to go ahead and, as always, we're going to start by pulling you guys some charms in regards to this particular week and see what overall you need to know. Let's see, for pile 3, we have all right. So let's see. We have friendship is a sheltering tree. So definitely be thinking about friendships in this week. Appreciate yourself and honor your soul. More honoring friendships for you. Your talents be recognized and suitably rewarded. We have use your head to live with heart. So, you need to pay attention to red flags. You need to, you can't just completely go off your, always your intuition. Like, let me rephrase that. It's like, you got to marry the intuition with your mind sometimes. We also have impression is for the now, trust is for the future. We also have, it's not talking of love, but living in love that is everything. We also have Innocence in time, once lost, can never be regained. Numbers are 7, 18, 27, 31, 38, and 41. So again, don't be dwelling on the past, because the past, it's the past. You can't change what was said. You can't change what was done. You can just kind of accept and honor the result of it and learn better for the next time around. So with this, we also have the letters of N. We have an L. We have a T. We have a G. We have an I. We have an A. Gia. We have a U. We have an R. And we have a S. So I see rat. What else do I see? Of course, if you guys see more, because you guys are better at than me, any special names or words in these letters, definitely do comment them down below. Let's see what else we have going on here for you guys. So we have the cup. So again, potentially an offer of love, new inspiration coming through. Definitely more peaceful love for you guys. Peaceful connection. Definitely friendship is very important. Maybe you'll be making some new friends. Maybe that's online. I heart mom. So there's definitely something about your mom. Sharing more love just overall. There's some prosperity, some new connections coming through. I'm just keep getting that. Special surprises. The autumn season might be important for you, or again, I feel like this is like a transformation in a way where it's like, it just makes me think of like Cinderella's carriage. In fact, we have the shoe here. So yeah, something about the Cinderella story is something significant for you guys. Maybe it's something your mom used to read to you or tell you. I definitely see, yeah, there's a lot of connection to your family, to your root chakra, your stability, your security. That's all important in this week. Yeah, I'm getting like a very fairy tale story kind of esque thing off these charms. There's definitely communication from your ancestors, again, the roots, transformation when it comes to definitely your creativity, your sensuality, your sexuality. You're becoming more clear about what it is you want. We also have the zodiac sign of Gemini. So maybe some of you are a Gemini. Maybe you should check out your natal chart or progress chart to see where Gemini is currently and how it's affecting you. This is also about being intelligent, see the practical side of things. We also have this little crystal here, which is got a little bit of that aura quartz kind of gleam to it. So again, clarity, new inspiration, again, really embracing your own special qualities and quirks. Like you can be an odd person, but there's a lot to celebrate in being in the oddities and the individuality in each person, both the flaws and the benefit, like the positives. It's all positive, really. So let's go ahead and see what is going on for your overall tarot for the week. Let's see what special info you need to think about. Something special may be happening for you guys in the week. I don't know why that word came into my mouth. So let's see what overall you guys need to know. Let's see for my group. Okay. I swear everybody is getting the Fool. So again, this is a week all about fresh starts, new beginnings, and with new beginnings and taking risk on things, there's probably something uncomfortable that had to result from it. Yeah, huge connection to family, to your heritage. There's something there, legacy, inheritance, starting something long-lasting on a heavy, strong foundation. Oh, and we have the High Priestess for you guys. So yeah, following your intuition, taking that leap of faith, because whatever it is that you're leaping into or you're starting, it could lead to a long-lasting connection, either in your work or in family. I definitely feel it's more family and friendship. Some of you could maybe even be meeting somebody who will become like a long-standing part of your family or friend circle and just your life in general. But it's really important to get in touch with the unseen world in your own subconscious. Those elements of the High Priestess are important. And again, taking the leap of faith to explore those areas. Oh my God, we have the Lover. See, this is what I was talking about. So yeah, some of you, this could be about new love. We also have the Knight of Wands, so a foreigner perhaps, or again a fire sign, somebody who's just going to really charge in and sweep you off your feet, and they're going to want to make a commitment. We have the Three of Pentacles because it's either they want to make a commitment in love or they want to make a commitment in partnership in general. We also have the Tower, so this is definitely going to be highly transformative for you. It's going to be, again, part of that leap of faith is jumping off the old tower and trusting that the universe is going to have some sort of landing for you. Four of Swords, you need to stop maybe the obsession. You need to kind of sit back and get quiet, pay attention to your dreams. You might even be having dreams about this person who's going to come into your life. For some of you, it might be an older person who might have already had a family. We have the Seven of Swords. So yeah, some of you might be on guard, but if you follow your intuition, it won't lead you astray. We also have Justice. Yeah. Fair balance, that Libra full moon is going to be very important for you guys to work with. Karma coming back around. This could be a very important karmic connection. And finally, we have the Knight of Pentacles as well. So you might even have more than one option, or this is somebody who embodies both the qualities of the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. So they have a lot of passion. They have a lot of excitement about them, but they're also grounded and they know how to build stability, and they're not about rushing it, because they know better now. So let's also check out the major theme for you guys for this week with the karmic cards. And so we have the moon and we have the seventh house, which, oh my God, the seventh house has to do with partnerships. I want to say seventh house. Is seventh house ruled by Libra? Oh, I'm trying to remember. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and talk about these. We're going to start off by talking about the actions to take in this week for you guys. So we have with the moon for your spiritual self, we have defend, which goes into that Seven of, oh, why did I think that was the Seven of Wands? It's the Seven of Swords. So yeah, you might even be hesitating, or maybe this person's hesitating about reaching out and telling you their feelings, or you telling your feelings to them. There's a need to get honest here. Yeah, definitely need to get honest and reveal what it is that you've been thinking and mulling over for so long now, and kind of just release the burden. So yeah, we also defend for your mind. It's accepting what it is you need to decide on, what is coming in next. We also have for the physical part of the moon, let your feelings tell you how to deal with this week, to deal with the situation you're going to be going through. Oh my God, I just really noticed something really kind of creepy about the fucking high priestess here. I don't know if you guys can tell. Her eyes are closed, but it's like the way that the makeup is on her eyelids. I don't know if that was on purpose. I'm assuming it is. It looks like her eyes are open. Am I the only one, or am I just going crazy, or is that literally how it looks? Because that's how it looks to me. And that's just like, that just emphasized that even though her eyes are closed, she's still seeing, because she's seeing with her third eye. She can still understand everything that's happening to her, but she can see it in a different way than before. So that might be resonant for some of you. But anyway, it's like you really need to get into your feelings, nurture your feelings more, understand how it's affecting your physical body. In the seventh house is about, in the spiritual side, diplomatically dealing with the situation. For your mind, this is all about the relationships that you're going through, taking action on the relationships that you have in your life. And for the physical aspect, it's getting a fair deal. And I definitely see that with the Justice being here. So as far as the outcome for the week with these two cards, the seventh house is about for your spirituality, finally coming into spiritual balance. For the mind, you're really cooperating well with others. You're cooperating well with yourself. And for the physical part, it's your partner. So what is new partners coming in, strengthening the relationships with the current partners you have, or releasing relationships with the partners that you've had. And with the moon, for the spiritual side, it's the nurturing of, your emotions, of your spiritual self, the nurturing of your emotions. In the mind, it's feelings caused by. So recognizing what has caused the feelings so that you can address if there's any issues or things you still need to release there, because especially with the Tower. And for the physical part, it's reactions. You might be more you might react more in this week. You might have very strong emotions. This moon might be affecting you very hard because it's in the sign of Libra, and we have that Libra energy coming up here. So for you guys, so definitely keep that in mind. As far as your prosperity for this week, we have the message of fork in the road. So some of you, when it comes to your career with your prosperity, you might be kind of at a crossroads and you're not sure really how to deal with it. But again, following your intuition is going to, shed a lot of light on that. So this is card 13. And the essential meanings are time to make a decision, considering the consequences as you prepare to act, owning up to your obligation to make a necessary choice. So you've come as far as you can on this point of your journey, and now you're faced with a choice. Inherent in this choice is the need for change, for evolution, and for a bettering of your circumstances. Narrow it down to just a single question. Who do I need to become, and what do I need to believe in order to live a life of prosperity? And answer honestly and from the heart. Then the decision about which way to go will be effortless. Know that abundance is all around you. Choose to see it, and it will be easier to settle on a direction. For the way will be made clear by your intuition, which knows how to steer you toward your well-being. Exactly. So as far as the relationship message for your week here, we have blue chalcedony. So communication is going to be important here, as it always is in relationships. You got to communicate. Again, being honest about what it is you need, making hard decisions, making new choices. So blue chalcedony is slowing down. Easy does it, restoring balance and serenity. And again, the Libra Justice card is all about balance. So for the relationships, it's all about easy does it. Is again our motto as you decide on your relationship's best course. For the conscious universe wants to be sure you move forward with clear intention, and that requires reducing your speed. You will advance in the right way at the right time, balancing swift movement with progress at a relaxed pace. This is so both kind of, well, it's definitely heavily the Knight of Pentacles, but it is a little bit of that Knight of Wands. So Blue Chalcedony Spirit wants you to know that the healing of old patterns is easier when you're not letting fear drive you to move too quickly through a transition. You want to change the old ways, and you are doing so, guided by the conscious universe. So let yourself feel serene. Trust in this process as you slow things down to gain a clearer view. So again, really take your time this week to just kind of breathe. Again, there's no reason to be in a rush anymore right now with everything that's happening in the world. And I think we all are changing our perspective on that, living a life of just rough, I have to go, I have to do this, I have to do that. And then not spending enough time to reconnect with yourself, to connect to the connections around you, is mentally, physically, spiritually draining. And it's been enough. We need to spend more time looking at ourselves, looking at the world around us in a quiet, relaxed state. And that's also when it's like you're quiet, you're relaxed, and you're just receiving the messages, you're receiving the energy of the universe. That's also when it's better for you to call in the partner that you want, because you can become clear about the qualities you really need in that case. So for the advice for spirit, we have Sanat Kumara with light activation. Shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. So again, there's your intuition. It's coming through loud and clear. You just need to be able to listen. So with his message, let's go ahead and get a little more clarity. It's all about you are here to light up the world. You may feel that you're being pushed or that there is a lot going on at once, and this is because your energy is magnetic to others and they want it in their life. Take the time to listen to your inner voice. Remember the cosmic light of heaven and draw it into you. That is all you need to do to inspire the world. So again, you're going to be attracting more people, especially when you're taking on this Fool energy and you're really stepping into your divine intuitive powers. It's like you're going to be drawing in people because again, you're becoming clear about what it is you want to manifest. So again, pay attention to your dreams because there's a lot coming through there. So let's see what some final messages for my group threes are. Pulling from these little tea leaf cards. What is some final important messages for group 3 for them to know? All right, I feel like there's just a little bit more for this group. All right. And we're going to go with those, and we're going to go with that one. All right, so for the month of the year card that we have It is July. So, yeah, there might be something very significant happening in July coming up for you guys. Maybe certain intentions that you're setting here are going to really come to fruition in July. I definitely feel like kind of that time period, June, let's see, look, it's January, May, June, July. Definitely June and July. I feel like this whole virus thing is going to be finally clearing up, and so a lot of us are going to be able to step back out into the sun and have enjoyment. Definitely live it up a little bit. We also have, for your astral house, we have wealth. So again, it's really important for you guys to focus on that wealth aspect in this week, because there's something happening there, definitely for your prosperities, again, that need to make decisions. Question, what is it you really want, because you can make that decision to have it happen. We have family wishes come true. That's that legacy. It's maybe something from your ancestors passed down that will come to fruition. We even had that in your cards. We have needle and thread. A sincere wish will be granted. Look at that. Whatever you're wishing for, it's definitely going to be granted. It may not necessarily, I feel like what you're wishing for in this week will come to fruition in July, maybe, or something about that time period is significant to the wish. We have parrot. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. So again, be very mindful about who you're telling, because there could be a very deceptive person around you who might, again, kind of spill your things. But don't worry so much about that, because they'll get their karma in return. We also have vine. Seek out information that will help you. We have bat. Take care. Enemies are working against you. We also have broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Maybe this is with a particular friendship or something. We have not unsuccessful plans. We have bread, period of prosperity and abundance, though, which is related to that wealth. We have lobster, financial pinch. You might be in a pinch right now, or you need to save your money, but it's going to reward you in the long run. And then we have mice, discord among friends or family. So again, there is something definitely happening in the friend or family sphere. I feel like there's both positives and negatives happening there. The negatives are happening right now for a specific reason, to clear that out, to allow new prosperous things in, which is a really strong positive thing that I feel like is going to be really, really great for you. It's like some bridges have to be burned because there's just no successful outcome coming from them. There's no way to untangle it. You're only going to get more knotted up in that situation. So it's best to kind of move away from it. Maybe for some of you, it's going to be judgments from friends or maybe family members about a new love interest. But I feel like that's for a very, 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 very small group of you. But regardless, that is everything I'm seeing here in the cards. So if this resonated, please do leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, turn on the bell notification. If you'd like to help and support the channel in any way, there's going to be links to my Ko-fi, to my Amazon wish list, to my Instagram, because I'm always doing more over there. And if you'd ever like to book a private reading with me or me and my Pisces-Twin, all that info is in the description. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great week.